Hey guys! Woo,
Hey
woo!
y'all.
Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of our Sister to Sister Connection talk show. How you doing over there, Tawanta?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
That's right. I'm doing amazing. I love the conversation that you and I were having before we hit that go live button today, which was talking
hmm
about boundaries and stuff. And I know probably in season 4 we're gonna bring that particular topic up because we're in the season of establishing and also enforcing boundaries, which is so
Yeah.
important, right, Tuanta?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah, I truly believe, I would say this. I truly believe right now that this is the season for women to really stand their ground and really take in that
Right.
boundary. Like they are not going to be
Mm.
pushed no more. They're not going to be taken advantage of no more.
Nope.
Enough is enough. They are
Enough
ready
is
to go
enough.
ahead and, just
Yeah.
knock issues
Right.
out of the park. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Drama. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Ain't got time.
Yes, and in order to get where you need to get to this year, boundaries needs to
Mhm.
be something that's enforceable. So we will be bringing, topics and content about that, either this season or season 4, because we're in season 3 right now of the show. And we appreciate you
Yeah.
guys for joining us. So for those of y'all who are new to this program, every Wednesday night we do our on the panel discussion. This is where we talk about and set the tone for the topic for the week. So we're going to jump into this week topics, but we're also going to share with you topics that we're going to be talking about for the next 4 weeks, which I'm so excited about. And we're going to be using a brand new giveaway tool. Woo!
Yeah. It's
Yes.
kind of cool
So,
too.
yeah. So, if you want to participate in the giveaway, we're going to be launching merch very soon. But if you
Yeah.
want to participate in the giveaway right now, just type in hashtag. You have to type this in exactly how it is on the screen. Hashtag sister to sister connection. You type that in the comments and you will be entered into our giveaway. You can actually type it in right now. You only got to type it in one time. Okay. Don't spam the comments. Just type it in one time because it's just one entry per person. Okay. So start typing that in. So by the
Yeah.
end of the
Tight,
show, we
tight, tight.
will we will see who is the winner of our soon to come merch. So Tumata, you ready, sis, to jump into these topics? Let's first talk about the theme for this week. Want to do that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Yeah, yeah. I'm ready.
Okay, awesome. So this week's theme, what we're going to be talking about this upcoming Saturday, May 8th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is the 3 B's.
Mm-hmm.
So Tawanta, jump in and talk about what is that going to be about?
Ooh, yes. The 3 B's. Well, ladies, we definitely got to remind ourselves, just how, powerful and confident we really, really are. And Letitia and I, we have been talking about, being strong and being resilient and all those
Right,
things for the past, since we, got back into this season in our show
right.
and everything.
Yeah.
But, I just wanted to continue to reiterate in that regard. So the 3 B's stand for, belief, be believable, yes, be bold and be beautiful, right? Beautiful meaning from the inside out, right? Believe that you are gifted, believe that you are, talented, believe that you have something of value, to change the world, to change your world, and put it that way, right? And that bold, and remember we was talking about that, you're a fire blazer. That's where that boldness comes from,
Mhm.
being that fire blazer. So yeah, that's what we're gonna really emphasize on those 3 elements this Saturday. And I think it's gonna
Mhm.
be a great conversation.
It will be definitely a great conversation. And those of you who want to join us on panel this Saturday, so you could talk to the audience about some experiences you have when there were times where you didn't feel bold, and how did you resurrect from that? Like
Mhm.
how did you see through that? Anytime you guys share some great information, you never know who you're actually impacting. So with this show, we do invite you guys to join us into the conversation as an audience member. If you
Yeah.
want to join us this Saturday to talk about your perspective on how to be bold, be beautiful, and all the things, email us at sister to sister connection at gmail.com. We would love to have you on panel along with us. So that's going to be this week's topic, which is
Yeah.
Saturday.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
Saturday, May 8th. That's the day before Mother's Day, so it's a great time to talk about that.
Yes.
And maybe we can add in there boundaries as well. Maybe before B's.
That
What
should
you
be,
think?
oh, that's gonna be I like that.
Yes, yes. Maybe we can add in the boundaries. It starts with a B. Let's add on in there.
Come
So yeah, we'll
on.
add in there. We'll change the four B's and join us. How did you establish boundaries in your life? Those of you who are watching,
Yeah.
are you struggling with establishing boundaries? Let's talk about it. Now is the
Mm,
season to have that. Absolutely.
that
So
is awesome. I like that.
right.
Come on, girl.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bring it in, honey. Bring it in. So now we're gonna jump into Saturday, May 15th. We're gonna move this along, y'all. We ain't playing, y'all. We
Mm,
playing shit out. Okay.
mm, mm.
So, and as I mentioned on previous episodes, Tawante, she comes up with all these amazing topics. She's the content creator of the show. I'm the one doing all the things behind the scenes, scheduling the show, sending out notifications, doing all the marketing of the show. So we always stay in our lane over here. So we're super excited about that. So on Saturday, May 15th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be discussing don't be a surrogate, be an original mama. I would
Mhm.
dive into that, Tawanta. What's that topic going to be?
Well, I think we had talked about this a while back in
Mhm.
regards about you know, knowing who you are and loving the originality of who you are becoming.
Right.
And so, we don't need to duplicate or try to, you know, um, be that surrogate for someone else,
Mhm.
because that person don't, they feel like their disabilities is just not good enough. That they feel like they're not capable enough. So you sometimes have to feed in, what I mean? You have to
Right.
feed
You're feeding
in,
into the things that you're not good at, or
right.
you're not as good as other. Yeah, you make excuses, right, for
Yes,
your
yes,
shortcomings. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. And so we definitely need to, know who we are and be
Mhm.
comfortable,
Right.
in knowing who we are becoming.
Mhm.
So that's where I just decided just to come up with this topic. Don't be a surrogate, just be that original woman, be that original mama, be that original fireblazer,
Mm.
you know, be you, just
Right.
be you. Right.
Right.
And that person who is that original mama, you can also be, that wisdom to that person, to that young woman who doesn't really believe that she is capable, or she looks at her weaknesses and she thinks that she
Wow.
is not able to stand out or be successful. So she
Mhm.
thinks she needs a surrogate, she needs somebody to just do this for her, but
Mhm.
she has the
You could do it on her
capability.
own. I
She
had a
could do it on her
conversation.
own.
Yeah, I had a conversation with somebody recently about that, who was
Yeah.
struggling with and the reason why, I brought, this person brought this up with me because I dealt with the same thing, even with the show, how, season 1 we was hitting the ground running with it, and for my reasoning we stopped, right?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
what do you do when that happens? Like, how do you pick up the pieces and still move forward and still, not be depressed or let it get to you? Because as entrepreneurs and as women in general, we do let a lot of stuff get to us.
Yeah, we
We
do.
do. And certain
We do.
scars, can last years and years on end until we are willing to say, you know what, I'm gonna let this go. And are we're probably waiting, and this I was guilty of this. I will
Mhm.
wait for my spouse to make me happy instead of
Ah.
doing things every single day to make myself happy. So
Mhm.
I'm glad that you suggested this topic. And again, we're going to dive into this topic on May 15th, Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard
Mhm.
Time.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
love. So let's hop on over to um May 22nd. We're going to talk about be contagious on purpose. Ooh, go ahead, mama.
Yeah, be contagious on purpose. Now, of course, and I got this idea, of course, because I think I was listening to something on television in regards to, with COVID and where we are right now with the pandemic and everything. And at the early stages and whatnot, people was wondering how can you catch it and all these things, people sneezing and coughing and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, she contagious and we don't want to be, that kind of thing. And of
Right.
course, you try to prevent yourself of, getting sick and all those things like that. And you follow protocol and all of that. So you don't want to get sick. You don't want to be contagious. You don't want to
Mm-hmm.
pass on the virus or anything of that nature. But when it comes to us as women, we sometimes get a little bit, closed or close off, or we get timid. We don't want to really showcase ourselves.
Right,
We
right.
don't want to, you know what I mean? We don't want, we're a little bit embarrassed, or we don't think we really are, we don't have nothing of value to talk
Mm-hmm.
about. But this is what I'm saying about, you definitely got something contagious. You got
Right.
something of value. You got something that people want.
Yes, yes. And people are
Yes.
hearing you. People are listening to you.
Yes.
People are hitting the ground running to what you have to say. And I can totally relate to this because as a mentor, sometimes in the beginning of me doing this, like I felt like people weren't getting it and really they were. So it's like we got to deal with that battling of assumption and having to work through that. So I do love and enjoy this topic a lot.
Yeah.
How, be contagious on purpose,
On
spread
purpose.
positivity on
That's
purpose,
it.
be excited on purpose, be happy on purpose,
Be
just do it.
happy on purpose.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and we're going to dive in and teach you guys, on May 22nd how to do that. Or if you want to join us on panel to
Mhm,
discuss
mhm.
this with our
Please
audience,
do.
please email us sister to sister connection at gmail.com. We would love to have you. So let's do a quick shout out before we move on to the next thing. To those of y'all who are tuning in to the show, and you haven't done so already, if you want to participate in our giveaway today, just type in hashtag sister to sister connection in the chat, and
Mhm.
you will be entered. We're gonna, show a really awesome giveaway tool in just a second. Okay, so Miss Jones said hello. Good evening, ladies. Hey, Miss Jones, how are you? Happy
Hey,
to have
beautiful.
you. We have Therese in the building. Yes,
Hey,
that's right. Hashtag sister connection. Uh, uh, Diane. Hey, how are you, Diane? Thank you for hopping on. Good
thank
to
you,
see
sis.
you here. Good to see you here. All right, so let's move on to the next topic that we're going to be talking about, which is
Mhm,
on May 29th. Don't be
mhm,
a shadow, be the light. And this
mhm.
particular topic reminds me of when I was watching the
The
Biden
inauguration.
inauguration, and that's the last
Mhm,
thing that the young lady who did the poem, and I
mhm,
stood up, child. I stood up. I was like, yeah. I did one of those church hollers, you know what I'm saying?
mhm, mhm,
I
mhm.
did one of those church hollers. But talk about Tawanta, why you thought of this being a topic for our show.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I honestly, I heard her beautiful poem, but that's not where I got the idea from. Honestly, when I shared this idea with you, the topic with you, you brought that to my attention. I was like, oh yeah, and then I remember when I was reading her poem, because her poem was posted on social media. I was like, oh wow, this is like really, like really close. This is
Right.
like right on point. But what I mean by don't be a shadow, be the light. Be that original light, be that original star. Don't
Mm-hmm.
be behind, don't be behind that light.
Right.
Don't just stand there like I'm going to be in the background. People can see me from a distance if I'm in the background and wave. No,
Mm-hmm.
you be that light that you have, that God created you to become, because you have a powerful presence.
Mm-hmm.
You have a powerful gift. You have a powerful, aura about you. Your
Mm-hmm.
words are powerful. Your beauty is powerful. Your
Right.
mind is powerful. Everything about you is powerful, and your heart is powerful. So whatever you give out to the world is definitely going to shine,
Yeah.
right? And you don't have to do a whole lot either,
Mm-hmm.
to let people notice you. You
Right.
know,
Right.
but they're not going to notice you if you in the shadows. They're
That's
not going to
right.
notice you if you behind the scenes, looking over. They're not going to pay any attention to
That's
you.
right.
So you have to stand in the full front. And I know for
Mm-hmm.
me, I always felt comfortable being in the background,
Mm-hmm.
since I was in school, because I sang in choirs all my life, and music is my major, well, was my major when I was in college. I love
Right.
music. I love that stuff. I'm in the music industry, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it was time for me to get out of that, out of the
Right. Step out.
shadows of people, and go forward and illuminate my gifts to the
Right. Right.
world. So that's what that title means.
Right. And like you said, so many women, especially, and I get it, The pandemic is still going on right now. It's you could probably find 1,000 reasons a day to be sad, depressed, and want to stay comfortable in the shadow, you know.
Mhm, mhm.
I've heard something recently that somebody said they have survival guilt, like they feel
Yeah.
guilty because they haven't caught COVID, or they haven't been sick, and they don't know anybody who has been affected by it.
Mhm,
And it's like,
mhm,
why would you
mhm.
feel guilty for
Guilty.
surviving?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still to this day like, that sounds
Mhm.
kind of weird. You know, you should
Mhm.
be thankful and
Very
blessed,
much.
and you should be out there saying, praise, speaking God's praises. But again, it's like people are they're so comfortable saying that, that we want to bring this up on this show to get you guys to, instead of feeling like you're in the shadow, step onto the light and know you're not bragging. No,
Mhm.
you are
You're not.
not trying to say, I'm better
Mm,
than you, or I'm better than
mm.
all these group of
You're
people.
just
You're not
blessed and you're
saying that.
fortunate. Yeah,
Yes.
man. You're just blessed and fortunate that you were not one of the
Right.
ones that got sick and experienced the pain and what
Turmoil.
everybody else felt.
Yeah, and it's okay to
Yeah,
talk about it. It's okay to
absolutely.
be excited about that. And I think, and I love that on the 29th, on May 29th, that we're going to dive in and talking about how you guys can start to step outside to shadow and come into the light, no matter how big or small the stage is.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
absolutely.
Mhm.
So we're
Mhm.
also then on June 5th,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
We're going to
Mhm.
talk about Mother May I. What's this topic about, girl?
Well, Mother May if I thought of the game back in the day when we were kids, and I forgot how it actually goes, but I think I think you're supposed to raise your hand or something. It's a classic game. But
Mm,
you say, Mother, may I, go to the store? Mother, may I, run? Or Mother,
mhm.
may I? And whoever plays that mom or whatever, they could
Mhm.
say yay or they could say nay or whatever the case
Mhm.
may be. I don't even know what the whole purpose of that game was, but it was kind of popular when I was a kid.
Yes, yes,
And I don't know if anybody from my generation remember that game called Mother May I. But we always want to get the permission,
Mhm.
from the mothers, and I don't mean like your own mom, but just people that are, how can I put it? People that that your confidence is just not
Mhm.
100%, so
Right,
you just
right.
want to go ahead and ask somebody permission. Is it all right, Mother,
Mhm.
may I? Is it all right, I can go?
Mhm.
You think it's okay for me to start my business? You think it's
Mhm.
okay for me to go ahead and write my book? Mother,
Right,
can I get your
right.
approval? You know what I'm saying? Can I get your permission? You don't
Mhm.
have to ask your mother, you don't
That's
have to
right.
ask anybody.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you know in your heart that this is your moment, your time, your season to go forth and do whatever God has given you that vision to do,
Mhm.
then you need to do it.
That's
You
right.
don't need to constantly ask somebody, because when you do ask them, be ready for that answer.
That's
That
right.
answer may be a no, even though in your heart you're saying yes, I'm ready to do it, but they say no, and they
Mhm.
saying no for not to protect you, but to saying no because they are against you,
That's
because they're
right.
jealous of your power.
That's
They're
right.
jealous of your gifts. So instead of just saying, Mother, may I, or can I have the permission to start my social media business? Or no, just do it. Because we get
Right.
so comfortable. We are dependent on the approval,
Mhm.
of other people.
Mhm.
And they're just as grown as you are.
That's right. We get so dependent on the approval and the acceptance of other people.
Right.
And really, we need that all in ourselves. Like a lot of times people will say, well, I'm going to wait for confirmation. And you already have that idea or that thought in your
Yeah,
head, but you want to wait for confirmation when, it's already been confirmed. It's been confirmed
absolutely. It's
the
already been
minute
confirmed.
it got in your head. It's already been confirmed. So I like that topic, and I would love for you guys to come in and join us on June 5th as well,
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
could dive in. If you want to be on panel as well and you want to state your perspective on this topic, email us at sister to sister connection@gmail.com. And
Hmm.
also, it's like, I think is a good time to talk about this, because giving yourself permission is the
Hmm.
most powerful weapon that you
Hmm.
can use against any weapon
Mhm.
formed against you that's trying to bring you down. When you say, listen, I'm giving myself permission to mess up because I am going to mess up. I give
There you
myself
go.
permission to make mistakes. I give myself permission to even hear negative comments or negative.
Right.
I give myself permission to hear it, accept it, and also move on and learn from it and be a better individual. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
goes to
Right.
you,
Right.
moms, sisters, daughters, you name it, whatever,
Mhm. Mhm.
give
Mhm.
yourself permission for sure. So let's run through these topics real quick, y'all. And again, email us at sister to sister connection@gmail.com if you want to join in. Also, if you want to join our Facebook group community, just head on over to bit.ly/sister to sister connection. Get on inside. We have a self-care event coming up on June 12th that we'd
Mhm.
love for you guys to be a part of. It's going to be a lot of fun. Me and Tawanta were talking about
Mhm.
all the things because it's time for you to practice that self-care is so important.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And if
Mhm.
you want to participate in our giveaway tonight, we have some merch coming out really soon. If you want to grab your hands on it, just type in hashtag sister to sister connection in the comments. And we're going to do right after we go over these topics, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to jump into the giveaway. All right.
Mhm.
So this week, Saturday, May 8th, we're going to be talking about now it's going to be the 4Bs. Okay. We're going
Mhm.
to add
Mhm.
boundaries in there. Then we're on May 15th is don't be a surrogate, be a original mama.
Mhm.
May 22nd, be contagious on purpose. Saturday, May 29th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be talking about don't be a shadow, be the light, be the light. And then on June 5th, we're going to talk about Mother May I. Yes,
Mhm.
Mother May I. So you
Mhm.
ready to want to do this giveaway?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Yes. So listen, we're going to give you all about maybe 20 seconds, no, not 20, maybe 10 seconds.
10.
Yes, if you've been sitting here watching, get in the do type in hashtag sister to sister connection. And then I'm really excited about this new giveaway tool. This new giveaway tool is through StreamYard. Okay. StreamYard for months they was terrorizing us. We were all been asking the community about the giveaway tool, and finally they launched it. So I'm excited to share my screen and show you guys. So I'm gonna give y'all maybe about 5 more seconds to do the hashtag sister to sister connection. Also, make sure you go to bit.ly/sister to sister connection. Get inside our Facebook group community so that way you can learn more about our self care night that we're going to be having on June 12th. It's going to be amazing.
And let me also add too,
Mhm.
Letitia, that
Yeah,
those of you who are already in our tribe and those of you who support us, watching us on, every Wednesday and every Saturday, especially those who are in the tribe, go ahead and share this out to your sister friends on social media. You know who
right.
they are because you guys pair up together on other groups as well or what
Hmm.
have you. And
Absolutely.
you guys been here long enough to know exactly who we are, what this group about, and all those
Hmm.
things. And why not share the love to that sister friend who is also looking for a tribe or looking for a group of women that really does some things in the group. And we are all about supporting, all about encouraging and building each other up.
Yeah,
So why not do that? Be a referralist, or what if that is that's such a word.
that's right. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
definitely invite them into the family.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that would be
Yeah,
fun.
we got to get into the habit more of supporting each other because that is important. I know some of you guys are launching different things or you're stepping in a new chapter in your life and people are looking at you in your family life and in your personal life like you changed or you may be different, right? So now is a bigger need for you to get in certain communities that are going to support what it is that you're
Yeah.
doing. It doesn't have to be about business. It could be you wanting to maybe get out of debt so your spending habits have changed or you may want to focus on your health so you're not hanging out with your group of friends that like to go to the Entenmann's chocolate factory and tear down an aisle or something. So you're like
Hmm.
changing, starting a new transition, new chapter in your life. So sister to sister connection movement, it is a movement. It's about supporting each other and celebrating each other all at the same time. We just had a self-care night last week. right,
Mhm.
Tawanta?
Mhm.
And it was
Mhm.
amazing. You
It
know,
was
we were
fun.
talking about business, we were talking about, you know, taking care of ourselves, we were talking
Mhm.
about a lot of different things. There's so much we talk about during self-care night, and also self-care, because we got to remember
Mhm.
that you are the most important person in your life. And if
Absolutely.
you consider yourself that way, then once you take care of yourself, then everything else in life is going to fall into play.
Right. Right.
All right, so let's jump on over into the giveaway, guys. I'm going to share my screen, okay? And it's my first time doing it, so bear with me here. Okay, so we have hashtag sister to sister connection. Going to hit draw, and we're going to see who is the winner chicken dinner. All right. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this thing's like, oh no, I said I won. Nope, we gotta do it again because it said I won. Listen, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. I knew it was gonna do it. I knew it. All right, let's see.
That was a test. That was a test.
Oh no! Come on. That was a test. That was a test. We're gonna do it all night until we get a different name now. That was not on purpose, y'all. I think I just put something in it better not show me again. Okay,
It's
no,
so
we're gonna keep doing it. Come on. Don't keep pointing at me. I swear it works, y'all. I
That's
did do it again.
so
All right, Diane. That was funny. I'm sorry. That was so funny.
yes,
So,
baby
Diane, you are
time.
the winner of this week's giveaway.
Woohoo.
Yes. So when we do launch our merch, we're gonna reach out to you. So all the winners that win throughout this week, we're gonna reach out to you guys when we do launch the merch, and we choose what you're gonna get in the mail. So I'm like, well, I want a pen or what? No, we'll choose what you're gonna get. Well, no, we'll let you choose. Let me not do that. So don't worry about reaching out to us and saying, hey, I keep a log of all this stuff. So thank you, Diane. If you're still on, put up some emojis, girl. You are the winner chicken dinner, honey.
All right,
Thank you for
Diane.
watching, tuning in, and yeah, we do this giveaway every time we show up. So as
Mhm.
long as you
Mhm.
Teresa's laughing. Yeah, that was funny. It was like 3 times I won.
3 times, girl.
I would give myself something. She said third time is a charm. Absolutely.
Yes, girl.
Yes,
Yes,
third time is a charm. Absolutely. Absolutely it is. Yeah. So you are the winner, mama. So be happy. You're gonna get
that's
some email
awesome.
when we do launch the merch, which will be soon. Okay.
Mhm.
And I'm super excited about it because I like merch. I love merch. It's
Mhm.
super
Mhm.
fun. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching. We're gonna see you guys on Saturday
Yeah.
at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to join us on panel,
Mhm.
feel free to send us an email. We would love to have you on. If you want to chat before then, we could do that as well. And also make sure you get inside of our Facebook group community by going to bit.ly/sisters, the sister connection. We would love to have you inside. And also, just like Tawanta said, bring some friends as well. Don't come by yourself, honey. But like, honey, I
Yes.
want to bring my sister friends and my sister friends and they sister friends, and we're gonna come on in
Mhm.
here and
That's
just be
right.
super
Invite them
friends.
Saturday. Invite them to come on
Yes.
Saturday.
Are you a
Yes.
super friend? A super friend is type of girl.
Mhm.
Listen, you want to bring everybody with you. You
Yes.
want to bring everybody with you, honey. Good night, Miss Jones. Happy to see you on. Thank you for tuning in, sis. Yeah, tune in on Saturdays. Tune in on Saturday. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And as always, love on your sister. Goodbye, guys.
Bye-bye.